The earth is behaving in an odd way. The work that humans are doing is changing climate. From recent decades, climate change has made a lot of impact on earth, harming human beings, animals, and natural things. This is Anthropocene epoch. A serious concern by the people should be taken to stop the change. Otherwise, everything would be dead in times. These lines from the brief made me to research about what all human beings have caused and what all changes have happened after the Industrial Revolution. Then one such issue I got to know is the melting of ice cap. After Industrial Revolution, because of CO2 and other greenhouse gas emissions, the glaciers in the polar regions are melting at a high rate, rising heat as well as sea level on Earth, and it is assumed that by 2050, whole world will be underwater. Even because of the ozone layer depletion, the melting is rising. The site. I chose the site of Greenland, which is world's largest island, lying between the Arctic and the Atlantic Oceans. The melting from this place itself causes 0.6 mm sea level rise every year. The design. An experience close to nature, to feel the nature, is always fascinating to one. People usually don't get to see the icebergs closely, but its beauty always attracts to one. I proposed a pavilion where reforming of ice by storing melted ice water will happen. The time from storing water till it is frozen, it will be a pavilion where people could have close experience to see the formation of iceberg. Storing will happen during the month of April through pumping water from the support after detecting the sea level rise. Water will start freezing in winter and releasing of iceberg will start. First by splitting of base, then the whole molds will go down to water for the easy removal of iceberg, and ice will melt a little and the iceberg will be released from the molds. The iceberg form will come up and will float on water. The molds will go back to place for the next release of the iceberg. This formation will balance heat on Earth and reduce sea level rise. The form of molds are inspired from iceberg, and from platform below, people could see the whole freezing process, and from viewing gallery, they could see the whole formation after splitting of the base. The outer layer will be of magnesium oxide nanocrystals, which can capture CO2 and has the property to emit blue light in the presence of UV rays. And in night, artificial light can be created for the blue light emission.